So many people are talking about the reMarkable 3, what it should be, what it could be. And you've seen in previous videos, we talked about the reMarkable 2. Is it still right at this time for e-ink technology? Today, guys, we're going to dive into all the different thoughts and ideas that creators and myself and individuals that we work with in the digital inking space about what could the reMarkable 3 be and what are some of the things that we want to see. What is that wish list and when might we see it? So we're going to dive right in. Little history on the reMarkable. It debuted in 2017 with the first edition. And we saw a later edition, reMarkable 2, which is the gold standard today for e-ink technology. This device is one of the most popular devices I know when it comes to e-ink, even though a plethora of other competitors have entered the space. Amazon, who has been in the e-reader space for some time, has entered with the Amazon Scribe, and now they have an e-ink device. We see the Onyx books and all the different features that they have, from not only having a black and white display, but having a color technology and backlit display. And we see Supernote that this adds a different layer of e-ink with the different pen tools and the fanciness and creativity that they brought into the e-ink space. The reMarkable 2 has made some updates along the way as well. It has made software enhancements and added peripherals such as the keyboard that give us some additional power and productivity opportunities when it comes to using this device. But as we are involved in tech, we always think, what could the next edition be and when might we see it? Well, for a while now, we anticipated that there might be some type of release here in 2024. As we move an inch closer to 2025, I don't know if that's going to happen. If you jump on the FCC's website, you just don't see a conversation taking place that would let you think that reMarkable 3 is on the horizon. Well, let's have a conversation about what we want to see in the reMarkable 3. One of the first things that always seems to come up is the ability to have a backlit screen. Why a backlit screen? Well, we want to be able to use it at night in the dark. Well, as my wife would tell me, I can't read a book in the dark and I need a light on. So many of you will comment on this video and other videos that, well, you don't need a backlit screen because it takes away the quality of the handwriting experience, which Supernote and many others have indicated, but it's still something we want. There's just sometimes there's not a convenient place to be able to turn on a light. We might be in a place like on a train or an airplane and we don't want to bug the people around us, and having a backlit screen would make it beneficial. And we see this on other products like the Onyx books. The other thing we want to talk about is the actual buttons. There's only the power button on the device, and some applications and devices use buttons to enhance the user experience. Could we have an undo button? Could we have a button that helps us be able to move to the next page or get back to the home screen? Sometimes buttons are convenient, and if they're placed correctly, they don't take away from the structural form of the device. And what about resolution and color? We know that this has a resolution of 220 dots per square inch, but with the Amazon Scribe, we see what it looks like to have 300 dots per square inch. And the crispness of that writing on the Scribe makes some of my writing on the reMarkable just doesn't look as pretty and functional and clean. And then we look at the ability to have color. And when it comes to being able to use a digital planner, obviously we can use the highlight tool and have different shades of gray, but it doesn't have the same notation, same punch and feel that color provides. With the Onyx books and the color line that they have, we can clearly highlight and notate different notes. And if there's something that we want to pop out at us, we can do that. And that is just one of the features that highlighting would be able to provide, what color would be able to do for us. As we talk more about software, some of the things that I'd like to see is, can we pull in some third-party apps? Because it's based off its own Linux system, I don't believe we'd be able to have an app store we'd be able to download those apps, but could they come pre-installed? Could we have an app like the Kindle so we can actually pull in some of our book library? And could there be a second drawing app so we can have a writing app and a drawing app? Because I think in a drawing app we'd be able to have different pen tools and different things that really enhance the drawing technology of this device versus a note-taking app, which we could focus on categorizing and placing our notes and being able to index all those notes more accordingly versus having one universal app like we do now. In addition to having third-party apps, I'd love to be able to collaborate more with this device, being able to use the present tool and share my screen in meetings has been really powerful. It's been great, especially over Zoom calls. However, I love to collaborate with the people around me that's sitting across my desk as we get more into face-to-face meetings. Could there be a live collaborate mode where my notations sync to the person sitting across and beside me so we can all contribute to the conversation? And then just the function of the hardware itself. With increased RAM, we'd be able to do more with this device, and being able to have some type of open and close gesture when we open up the device, if it would automatically turn on for us, would just be a small convenience that we'd be able to utilize versus always having to tap that power button. And knowing that when I close the lid, it is actually then off. As our notes and annotations upload to the cloud, we're able to access them across other devices. And I think that if we could take the application to a new level where there'd be so many more possibilities, be able to pull items out of those applications, be able to integrate with other apps like Evernote and OneNote so that our annotations could flow seamlessly across other ecosystems, that would be really powerful and really huge and really take this device to a whole new level. We know at some point the reMarkable 3 will make its way into our laps. As hardware companies move forward, they're constantly looking at ways to improve their products, and reMarkable has such a strong brand following and such a loyal customer base, they're going to be motivated to continue to provide us updates. And reMarkable 3 is the next step in that, because at a certain point, we can only do so much with software. However, as they introduce the reMarkable 3 and review some of our predictions and some of our wish list items, and if you guys are listening to this video right now, go ahead, put in your own thoughts into the comments. What would you like to see? What do you agree with about the things we talked about? What things do you think we should add that we didn't mention? And let's talk about AI and how AI can really kind of change the whole computing experience. These are not computer-like tablets. They're meant for inking our digital notes. But using some type of AI technology, some kind of cloud-based system, we might be able to see additional features that would really bring the Connect plan to life. Being able to see our notes upload to the cloud and come back in a different form, being able to summarize our notes, being able to pull our notes down from the cloud in different text formats. Those are all things that I think AI could really introduce to the reMarkable family. And it's something I'm hoping that they're considering and thinking about as they move forward. If you guys and gals learn just one thing or have a thought or a comment or want to learn more and follow the news of what's taking place, go ahead, like this video and subscribe to our channel. We'll continue to do more of it. For those that are waiting for the reMarkable 3 or still considering the reMarkable 2, go ahead, check out this video right here as we talk about the reMarkable 2 and is it still worth it for you right now. I'm Branden Bonifer. Lord willing, we'll see you in the next video.